Thanks, Hiroshi. Thanks, the Future Fashion Futures team. Any questions?
Recently, I had attended one global summit in Hong Kong, wherein one of the key speakers was Mr. Alex Thomas from PVH, which is world's perhaps largest company, something like 8 billion plus NYSE listed company. He made a very startling statement. He said that around 12 to 15 years ago in US, the cost of trouser, what was persisting that day, it has come down to placing on record as high as 40% down. Now, in the changing paradigms, if that is the state, we all know the house is full of exporters, how strong are the inflationary trends, across the cost matrix. Now, my question is, how valid are these concepts like cost efficiency, productivity, lean and mean, so and so forth, and where are we heading to? Thank you.
As I said, we always find an opportunity for market. So, as I said, there was Lean, then it came Lean Six Sigma, then people talking about manufacturing excellency, talk about operational excellence, talk about world-class manufacturing, All these terms, they come from authors, from writers, and like lean manufacturing came from James Womack. He wrote a book about Toyota, but Toyota never called it lean manufacturing, never called it world-class manufacturing, never called quick response. The philosophy has been for most than 5 decades when we talk about just-in-time, and all comes from just-in-time. And when it comes to just-in-time, it means the right and the right time, the right price, to the right product, to the right destination, and the right quality, That's what's all about just-in-time. It's not just a time matter. So wherever it comes to, I think they all fit into the same thing, but everyone following different philosophy and different market. But when it comes to the end, everybody's implementing team concept, Kaizen, activities like events, Kanban system. It's all the same to me. But the approach probably is different, or in terms of marketing. So it means some words probably will attract you more than other words. Like tomorrow, if I come with another bumpy, jumpy system, you will be more interested because there is nobody in this crowd heard about it, and you will be the first one taking the lead. So this is what it's all about. And to come back to 14, 15 years in the US, how product went down prices, we still have factory until today. And in Montreal, we still have factory. We have Peerless Canada is one of the leader in men's suit, and nobody can beat it worldwide, because everything is built on engineering. They keep hunting. I remember before I left Asia in 2000, even Walmart, they came to us and they showed us a collection of sets, and they said, look, if you cannot bring the cost down by this and this and this, Philippines will take all the order. We used to be on the foundation garment. Philippines will take the orders from us. We used to run like mass production into this. We educated our operator, we took them to the market, we took them to the stores of Walmart, we showed them what we're talking about, we showed them about the challenge we faced in pricing and all that, we engaged them. Once we started engaging people and involved them, they found the best practices, methodology, whatever system you want to call it, it all came from the people running the show. So at the end of the day, when I talk about supervisor and workers are the key driver of the whole industry, and forget about the rest. So anyway, systems are plenty.
Thank you.
Okay. Any questions? If not, I have one question for the MFCA and the team. Maybe Pooja can answer or Hiroshi can answer. For a company, the garment industry, for a company like a typical garment industry, how long do you do like a diagnostic? Do you review and come in and figure out what their wastages are? You did a small exercise. If yes, normally how long does it take for you to get an assessment, kind of an idea of where they are? And second, what kind of internal team do companies need if they were to go in for such a kind of process where they are identifying these flows, or is it just like a continuous improvement? And typically, what kind of teams have you worked with? Are they coming from a finance background? Are they coming from operations background? What is it?
Okay. First questions. So how long does it take to get probably the tangible result? I think it's first depends on the intensity of the activities, like how intensive do you do. But typically, we need to collect some data for some materials that's been missing. So typically, like, from my experience, probably 3 months is a typical time frame just to see, like, first like diagnosis, and then after this, like, we do some data corrections for 1 month or so, and then after this, we take some initial like a Kaizen approach and to see the tangible results. So probably 3 months is a reasonable like a time frame. And about the teams, typically we have leaders from the production department, because basically like, this MSCA is probably, as I said, like this is what we call a green Kaizen. So the Kaizen basically starts really like shop floors. And then at the same time, again, like, that monetary information is going to the management peoples, and whatever the material reduction information is going to the shop floors. So basically, like, mid-level of the production people is the leaders. And then, of course, we need to sometimes work with the financial people, accounting peoples, and also we need to work with some like environmental or QA/QC people as well. So we need some sort of like cross-functional the teams, but typically the leader is the production guys.
Right. Thanks, Hiroshi. Any other questions? We have another 2 minutes. If not, then we'll wrap up early, which will be on before time and delivery, I guess. I guess we're good. Thanks, Pooja, for the thing. And with that, we'll wrap up the session. I wanted to thank both the panelists, Charles and Hiroshi, for their very insightful presentations. A lot of things we can do, and there is no end to improvement. And hopefully some of us, or most of us, will be able to take things that we've learned or picked up and try to implement it, or at least try to see what we could do in our own organizations. So with that, I'll just give a round of applause to everyone. Thanks.